burst onto the scene when he won the hearts of America and Donald Trump in the TV series The Apprentice.
Now, the entrepreneur, award-winning author, and restaurateur is using his business acumen on the History Channel's 8-part nonfiction series called The Mega Brands That Built America. So please, without any further ado, welcome to the show, Bill Rancic.
There he is!
Hi. Hey, guys.
Hi, Bill.
Thank you. I don't know. We hugging? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh, my goodness.
We'll hug.
Such an honor to meet you.
Oh, my gosh. So great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
First and foremost, love the fit.
Oh, well, my father-in-law made this. So Juliana's dad is a master tailor from Naples, Italy.
I didn't know.
What?
And he
it's
made
gorgeous.
this for me. Isn't that cool?
It is stunning.
That's a nice relative.
Yeah, well,
A
Good
follow-up question, kind of to do with your... How tall are you?
Yeah.
6'3", almost 6'4".
It's
yeah.
a great height.
Thanks.
Anyway.
What
We are.
am I missing here?
I think
We're just baffled over you.
We were unaware of how tall you were.
Yes.
Yes,
You are tall. Did you play sports?
I did.
What did you play?
I played volleyball.
Wow.
Middle hitter?
Middle hitter, yes. And I was a wrestler. Can you believe
175.
that? 114.
Oh!
Yeah.
This was when you were wee.
I was in high school. I was skinny. Tall and skinny.
I believe it.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
All right.
And somehow you have not aged at all.
Oh, stop.
No,
Oh,
truly, it's been 20 years
Yeah.
since that 2004 year
Yeah.
of The Apprentice.
Crazy.
Oh my, what is your secret to the anti-aging here?
I don't know, but I will say Juliana posted a picture of us the other day and put a filter
I did see
unbeknownst
that,
to
yeah.
me.
Sure.
And I'm getting calls. When did you get a facelift?
Stop it.
I'm like,
my God.
what, Juliana, what did you do?
Oh my
You know
God.
what? Life living in the Paris
500
filter.
comments.
Look at you.
Who is that man with you? I'm like, oh my God. Thanks, honey.
Oh my
So,
God, you never know
yeah.
these days.
All these years later, did you ever predict your life would go this way and your former boss, Mr. Donald Trump?
You know what? It's crazy. I always say, it's funny, I was just with this guy, Howie Mandel, who we all know.
Oh, this guy, yeah.
That guy.
He said something really interesting to me. He said, you know, nothing starts with no. So if you say no, you wind up with
right.
nothing.
Right.
And 20 years ago, reality TV was really in its infancy.
That's true.
And had I said no, right, which a lot of people probably would have, I would have got nothing. And through that, I met my wife, I had my son, I've had all these amazing adventures. I'm sitting here with you guys right now.
Wow.
Like, I mean, how cool that, like, my life has exceeded my dreams.
Right.
I was a kid from Orland Park. My parents were school teachers. This wasn't supposed to happen
That's
to me.
right. The power of yes.
Or maybe
Yeah.
it was. And I'm taking mental notes of everything this man says because you have done so much. I mean, you are like, you put the entrepreneur in entrepreneur. Like you were textbook, just out here being so successful. You mentioned you met your wife.
Yeah.
You're saying yes. You had your son, who is 11 now.
He's 11.
That's insane. I feel like just from your show with Juliana, I feel like we were all there for when he was born, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's a man now.
Look at this.
So how
Look
are
at
you
this.
He wears a 9.5 men's shoe already.
Okay.
He's going to be a
Well,
giant.
you better turn him into a middle hitter.
I know.
He's going to be a
He's
giant.
going to be signed up for
Hoops,
volleyball as well.
hoops.
Oh, there you go.
More money in that.
That's very true, actually, very true.
So what has fatherhood been like for you?
The best. You know, it unlocked a chamber in my heart I didn't know I had.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I'm being honest. Like, I love this guy so much. We do everything together. We go to breakfast every morning before school. Like,
oh my gosh.
you know, I'm an older dad, so I have a little more time than I would have
Sure.
had I had him when I was in my 20s or 30s. So, you know, I'm fortunate that things worked out because we spent a lot of time together.
Are you coaching his basketball team?
I coached his football team. We didn't win one game.
It's okay.
Kids were really pissed at
Time
me.
to throw the towel
Like,
in.
I mean, they were so mad. We went
my
0-12.
You know what? You got no place but
Yeah.
to go up, but nowhere else to go but up.
But we did win the basketball championship. So, yeah.
There we go.
What is it like being in business with your significant other, with your spouse?
You know, it's not for everyone, but we love it. Like, she has blossomed into this amazing entrepreneur. Like, when we first got married, didn't know much about business. She's got the #1 clothing line on Home Shopping Network.
Right.
Forbes just wrote a really great article about her. She's killing it.
Yeah.
And we just launched Mama de Pandy's pasta sauce.
Oh my gosh.
So we've got it in the jars. You can go to mamadepandy.com.
Unbelievable. Truly entrepreneur. It became a part of our lexicon.
Yes.
Thanks to
in
people
part
like you.
to this guy, truly a serial entrepreneur, if you will.
I mean, you know, I don't know about that, but
I'm
I'm
gonna
still
go ahead and
learning.
give it to
I'm
you.
still learning.
And now you have this television series on History Channel.
History
So
Channel.
it's called the
Mega
Brands
Brands
That Build America.
Love
We're in
it.
season 2.
Yeah.
This is such a cool.
Love it.
I love this deep dive behind these brands that that are all a huge part of. They run the world.
Yeah.
So what has this experience been like for you?
You know, I love it because if you're going to spend an hour of your time, like you might as well learn something.
Learn something,
Right.
and it's entertaining.
And this is a show where we kind of give you the vitamin and you don't even know you're taking the vitamin, right?
I like that.
So like you watch the show, you're smarter
Right.
after the 45 minutes or an hour you watch the show. So it's been fun for me. I'm a huge fan of the History Channel. I watch it with my son, you
that's
know,
great.
like he loves it. We're learning about Apple and Microsoft
Right.
and all these amazing
Right.
brands that started out in kitchens, garages, basements, right? So
Yeah.
like it really showcases the American dream.
Right.
Like this is a country, my father-in-law, prime example, he's 85,
Look at
makes
this.
custom
That's right.
suits.
I've never seen
Came to
anything
America
like
with
that.
nothing.
So these huge brands featured on this History Channel show, can you tell us a story about Diners Club?
Oh my God, my favorite.
Yeah.
It was here in New York City. This guy was out to dinner with clients, didn't have enough cash on him, and he was horribly embarrassed because he couldn't pay the bill. And he said, I'm never going to let that happen again. And he came up with the idea of creating the Diners Club card. And now it's a $6 trillion industry, the credit card industry. But had it not been for that, right, like great ideas come out of necessity.
Right.
And that's a prime example of it.
Like when you said yes instead of no.
You know, right? It's amazing.
Give yes a whirl. You never know.
I might have
Nothing
to after
starts
this.
with no. Thank you,
That's
Howie
right.
Mandel.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Howie Mandel, Bill Rancic dash Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
I love it. Obviously, so much to learn. What really jazzes you about the show? What do you hope people is the #1 takeaway from watching?
Just that you can do anything you want to do, right? I mean, I realize like these people are just like us, you know, but they had an idea and they had a work ethic, and you know, they said, I'm not gonna take failure as an option, and they just did it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, don't let people tell you what you can and cannot do.
Right.
Because there's always those who are jealous, envious, wish they had your drive or your ambition, and they try to pull you down in order to build themselves up.
And to that degree, I just have to ask you, because you are such a successful entrepreneur across so many facets of life, what is it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
And whether you're an entrepreneur or like us, career women in this line of work, you gotta have a fire in your belly.
Yeah.
You have to have
gotta love what
ambition,
you're doing.
a hustle.
Yeah.
What is it for you that has been the driving force? Where does that come from?
You know, it was my parents. So my parents were both school teachers, and when I was growing up, it was okay to make mistakes, it was okay to have failures, but it was never okay to not try something, right? I had to try it, right? And that was never an option. And I think today, so many people are afraid to fail, they're afraid to make a mistake, they don't even try. And that was what gave me I guess the drive to say, I'm gonna try things.
Sure.
Not gonna always win, not gonna always
But
have
you're gonna try
success, but I'm gonna try. And
Would you ever try a life in public office?
that'd be tough. Maybe the mayor of Chicago.
I'm here
No.
for it.
I love Chicago. It's
If you
my,
need a campaign manager.
my press secretary.
Hey, listen.
You and Juliana.
I,
Oh my
guys could
goodness.
run-
Remember that.
You guys
Well,
could
then
be
I'll get the
a
coffee.
dynamic duo.
Listen,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thanks, guys.
so
Such a fun
much.
show.
We
Thank
try,
you.
you know
We're just
what?
getting
We
started,
try,
too.
we
You guys
try,
are
we
awesome.
try. I love that you're watching this show with your son, because I know what I'm going to do with my sons.
Sunday nights.
Sunday nights.
History Channel.
You heard the man.
Yeah.
The Mega Brands That Built America airs weekly on Sunday night on the History Channel through June 30th. You can stream it on the History Channel app and Amazon Prime.
No excuse.
No excuses.
That's right.